Cyrus II of Persia, commonly known as Cyrus the Great, and also called Cyrus the Elder by the Greeks, was the founder of the Achaemenid Empire, the first Persian empire. Under his rule, the empire embraced all the previous civilized states of the ancient Near East, expanded vastly and eventually conquered most of Southwest Asia and much of Central Asia, Mediterranean Sea and Hellespont in the west to the Indus River in the east. Cyrus the Great created the largest empire the world had yet seen. Under his successors, the empire eventually stretched at its maximum extent from parts of the Balkans and Eastern Europe proper in the west to the Indus Valley in the east. His regal titles in full were the Great King, King of Persia, King of Anshan, King of Media, King of Babylon, King of Sumer and King of the Four Corners of the World. The Nabonidist Chronicle notes the change in his title from simply King of Anshan, a city, to King of Persia. Assyriologist François Vallet wrote that, when Astyages marched against Cyrus, Cyrus is called King of Anshan, but when Cyrus crosses the Tigris on his way to Lydia, he is King of Persia. The coup therefore took place between these two events. The reign of Cyrus the Great lasted 30 years. Cyrus built his empire by Median Empire, then the Lydian Empire, and eventually the Neo-Babylonian Empire. He led an expedition into Central Asia, which resulted in major campaigns that were described as having brought into subjection every nation without exception. Cyrus did not venture into Egypt and was alleged to have died in battle, fighting the Massagetae along the Sardaria in December 530 BC. He was succeeded by his son, Cambyses II, who managed to add to the empire by conquering Egypt, Nubia, and Cyrenaica. During his short rule, Cyrus the Great respected the customs and religions of the lands he conquered. This became a very successful model for centralized administration and establishing a government working to the advantage and profit of its subjects. In fact, the administration of the empire through satraps and the vital principle of forming a government at Pasargadae were the works of Cyrus. What is sometimes referred to as the Edict of Restoration, described as being made by Cyrus the Great, left a lasting legacy on the Jewish religion, where, because of his policies in Babylonia, he is referred to by the Jewish Bible as Messiah and is the only non-Jewish figure in the Bible to be called so. Cyrus the Great is also well recognized for his achievements in human rights, politics, and military strategy, as well as his influence on both Eastern and Western civilizations. Having originated from corresponding to the modern Iranian province of Fars, Cyrus has played a crucial role in defining the national identity of modern Iran. The Achaemenid influence in the ancient world eventually would extend as far as Athens, where upper-class Athenians adopted aspects of the culture of the ruling class of Achaemenid Persian as their own. In the 1970s, the last Shah of Iran, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, identified his famous proclamation inscribed onto the Cyrus cylinder as the oldest known declaration of human rights, and the cylinder has since been popularized as such. This view has been criticized by some historians as a misunderstanding of the cylinder's generic nature as a traditional statement that new monarchs make at the beginning of their reign.